So let us cover the topic, that is the consequences of First World War. As already we have covered the topic First World War causes, let us see the consequences. So what were the consequences, the after effects of First World War we will cover. Here we will see the economic loss, some peace treaties are there, then emergence of a new great power, formation of League of Nations and social effects. Okay, so these are the consequences of First World War. So let us start. So consequences of First World War. First of all, economic loss was there, right? So let us see the economic causes or the economic loss after the First World War was over, and it was there from 1914 to 1918, right? So what were after effect? Let us see. So a million of people, including innocent civilians, lost their lives. So since the World War was there, we have seen a lot of just killing of people, right? The people were killed, millions of people were killed around the world. There was a large scale damage of property in most of the European countries. So properties were also damaged. Okay. The total expenditure was estimated as the staggering figure of $180 billion. So approximately the figure that has been estimated was $180 billion have been that is the expenditure of the World War First. The economy of most of the country was shattered, resulting in social tension, unemployment and poverty. Okay, so the economy of the most of the country, since all the country were there engaged in the war, the economy, the financial condition of the country was shattered, resulting in social tension, that is conflict within a group of the people, the how to live a life, and then unemployment was there, poverty was there, right? So whenever World War is there is a lot of destruction. They don't think about the people, they don't think about the buildings, nothing, everything has been destroyed here. And as a regard, whatever the people are left, those who were just alive, there was a social tension was going on. Okay, they were fighting for the food, unemployment was there and poverty was there. So this is the first consequences of First World War. Okay, let us see the second. So as soon as the First World War was over, few peace treaties were signed among the countries. Okay, so peace treaties, that's we are not going to do this, we are not going to do that, like this. So they have signed some peace treaties. The war and the peace treaties transformed the political map of the world, particularly Europe. So in this peace treaty, what happened? The demographic, the features of the countries have been also changed. Okay, the political map of the world has been changed, particularly Europe. The allies signed different treaties with the defeated powers. Okay, so whatever the defeated countries were there, the allies have the winner team has signed treaties. Okay, the most important of them were the Treaty of Versailles signed with Germany, the Treaty of Saint-Germain with Austria, and the Treaty of Sevres with Turkey. So many treaties were signed, but the Treaty of Versailles with Germany, the Treaty of Saint-Germain with Austria, and the Treaty of Sevres with Turkey, these three are very much important. Okay. Now, what happened in this treaty? What were there? Let us see. The Treaty of Versailles shattered Germany politically, economically, and militarily. Okay, so it has shattered the Germany politically, economically, and militarily. Germany was held guilty of aggression and was asked to pay a huge amount of money as compensation for the war. So Germany was held responsible for the First World War, and for economic loss also he was asked to pay a huge amount of money as a compensation for the war. Okay, according to this Treaty of Versailles. And later on we will see how this has become the second cause of World War also. Okay, so this is the first one. Second is the Treaty of Saint-Germain. Now, according to this, what happened? It separated Hungary from Austria, and Hungary was made an independent state. So, earlier Austria and Hungary were one state. Now, according to this treaty, what happened? Hungary has been separated and it has become an independent state. Okay. Now, third one. Austria had to recognize the independence of Hungary and had to give part of her territory to Czechoslovakia, Romania, and Yugoslavia. Now, Austria have to recognize, they have to admit, okay, now Hungary is a separate independent state, and Austria have to give its territory to Czechoslovakia, Romania, and Yugoslavia to Hungary, okay. Now, the Treaty of Sevres broke up the Ottoman Empire, and due to the Treaty of Sevres, what happened? Ottoman Empire have been broke. So these were the peace treaties. That these 3 peace treaties are very much important. The Treaty of Versailles, the Treaty of Saint-Germain and the Treaty of Sèvres. Okay. So these peace treaties were very much important, and these are the consequences of First World War. Right. Now the third one is emergence of a new great power. So after the First World War, we will see some new great powers have been emerged. The end of the war saw the end of European supremacy. Now European power have been totally destroyed. There is the end of their supremacy and emergence of USSR, Russia and America as major powers. So now after that we will see two great powers that are leading in the world, that is Russia and America after the First World War. Then the period also saw the strengthening of national movement in the countries of Asia and Africa. And during this period, we will see the independence movement in India also and in Africa also. Okay, national movement have been started. So this is the emergence of new great power. Now, fourth point is the formation of League of Nations. So after the World War, a League of Nations was formed. So the League was the first international organization set up in 1920, and 1918 the First World War ended, right? And it was formed in 1920. So with its headquarters at Geneva. So its headquarters was there in Geneva. So its main aims were to maintain peace and security in the world. So what is the main aim of this League of Nations? Here you have to take the membership. The country will be the members of this League of Nations and they will maintain peace and security in the world. Okay. Prevent future war, promote international cooperation, settle international disputes peacefully and improve the condition of labor in member countries. So the main motive of this international organization was there that the countries have to take the membership and now the countries will maintain peace and security in the world and they will prevent future war. They are not going to fight. They will promote international cooperation and not only this, whatever the disputes will be there, if their territory disputes is there, then they will settle it peacefully and improve the condition of labor in member countries. So this was this was a group that has been formed, international group. Further we will see this group was also failed and just lead to the Second World War. Okay, so this is the fourth point. And finally the social effects. So World War First resulted in loss of approximately between 9 and 11 million military personnel with an estimated civilian death toll of about 6 to 13 million. So around the world, if we will see the military personnel, then 9 to 11 million, and if the civilian we will see where the child, the women are there, then the 6 to 13 million people were died. Okay, from 1914 to 1918. Despite of all the devastating consequences of the war, it brought the ideals and institution of democracy to the people. Okay. After this, we will also see, even though devastating consequences were there, we will see the institution of democracy to the people who were not acquainted with them before. So earlier, this term was not valid. They don't know about what is democracy. But now, after the First World War, the term and the process of this political system has been started, that is democracy, where the people were given the right to choose their government. Okay. After the war, several countries granted women new rights, including the opportunity to vote. Now, people also understood and several countries understood that the women should also get the right, and in this right, they have been given the opportunity to cast their vote. Okay. The mass movement of soldiers and refugees helped spread one of the world's deadliest influenza pandemics and also called the Spanish flu. So not only this, so due to the movement of the soldiers and the refugees, so pandemic has been spread, influenza pandemic and Spanish flu, it was spread, and just again it was a very bad condition. Okay. So these were the consequences I have covered here, the 5 consequences, where we will see the economic loss, what is peace treaty, then emergence of new great power, that is the Russia and America, formation of League of Nations, and the social effects. Okay, just I have tried to make it in a very easy way and 5 topics has been covered so that it may become easy for you to understand also, and if it is there in your examination, then you can write also. So finally, let us conclude this one. So World War First stand as a stark reminder of the destructive potential of unchecked nationalism, tangled alliances and an arm race. Okay, so we have seen here how the Pan-Slav movement and the Tangle alliances, the Triple Entente and Triple alliances, and an arm race lead to the destructive, just lead to the destruction, and world was just begin. Okay, it devastated economy, isn't it? So it has devastated just economy, drained national treasures, and led to inflation. So it was a turning point in history with a profound and lasting impact on the 20th century and beyond. So it was a turning point in the history, and World War never bring a peace to any country, isn't it? There was a lot of destruction and loss only. So it was not good, and it was a lasting impact on 20th century and beyond also. So this is the First World War consequences that we have covered right now. So let us meet with the next topic and the next video. Okay.